yeah, then at 3 o'clock in the morning I was beaten, smashed, stabbed, slashed, you name it, it happened to me. And I woke up in Nelson Hospital. My head was messed up. I was beaten beyond recognition. They classed the head injury side of it as a TBI, traumatic brain injury. They put me into a psych ward, but I still suffer from chronic pain, which means I'm on chronic pain medication. I was on 160 odd milligrams of morphine a day. Mike Anderson, he was the pain specialist, he said you need the warm weather, spend some time in the warm weather, and the levels of pain medications that I was getting was well above what they give people on their last legs to keep them comfortable. I wanted to come off it. The only way to do it was to sell up, shift out of there, go somewhere warm. Samoa was suggested, but that was a bit far for me. So I came back to where I lived 30 years ago. And I was here a week in Whangarei. I was here a week, and I ended up in Whangarei Hospital with a heart attack. But as it's turned out, it's been the most memorable thing throughout my whole history with the hospital over the last 8 years, any of the hospitals that I've dealt with in the last 8 years. From the moment I walked into that GP surgery to the moment I got out of hospital, a day or two later, I can't remember if it was a day or two, I was informed every single step of the way of what was going on. No, I reckon coming up here was by far the right move. If I'd gone anywhere else, I would have been moving out. The doctors and the nurses up here are so superior and so more caring than any other hospital I've been in. And I've been in a few, about 7 or 8 to be exact. Yeah, I just find them brilliant. Know what you're there for. Be told what is going on around you. If they're not sure about something, say so. And and don't automatically assume just because a person has had, I freely admit I've been in there and there's been some chronic drug users in there, and it's pretty obvious what they're there for. But don't assume everybody that's crook is in that category. The doctors and nurses at Whangarei Hospital, keep doing what you're doing a magic job.